Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. It's a beautiful day outside. It's fantastic weather. A little hot, but thank goodness there's a breeze. My name is Miss Akilah, and I work with the St. Johns County Public Library System, and I'm so glad you guys are joining me today, because guess what? I really miss you guys. Like a lot, like a ton, like a bunch. That's right, I miss you guys a ton and a bunch. So, as you log in, if you wouldn't mind, please go ahead and put your name in the comment section. Say I'm here and shout out your name. That would be fantastic. That way I can say hello. That would be wonderful. That would be so wonderful. And someone keeps looking at me because they don't want to get forgotten. Bugs. And they want to be introduced. And I didn't forget you. I did not. I was just giving it just a second. So there's a few more people logging in, and I welcome you. Thank you guys for coming. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon at 1:30. My name is Miss Akilah with the St. Johns County Public Library System, and we're going to have a wonderful, very fantastic adventure today. Well, we're going to do lots of things today. That's just one of them. So, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, and we're going to get started here shortly. So, please log in, chime in, put your name in the comment section. Let me know you're here. It's so cool to be here and to see you guys. Miss you. It's wonderful. Yeah, that's right. It is wonderful. So thank you for coming. Hi. Hello. Yep, that's right. Good to see you, Kate. Yes, okay. I'm going to introduce you. This is Willow. Hello. So good to meet you guys. I've been waiting to meet you for so long. Yeah, you're pretty excited to meet everybody. Willow, say hello. Hello! And my name is Miss Akilah, so please join Willow and Akilah for an afternoon of fun. It's 1:30 almost, and we're going to be going live shortly. So tag your names. Kate, what are you up to today? Have you been having a good day? I hope so. Having some good adventures? Did you have a good weekend? Do anything exciting, adventurous, outside of the box? That would be a good time, I think. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you, Kathy. You glad Kathy's here, Willow? Hi, Kathy. Yay! We're so glad you're here. Awesome. Can I get a high five? Yes, you can get a high five. That's right. So, join us. We're going to get started here soon. My name is Miss Akilah, and we've got Willow visiting us here today. So you've already got things flying in your hair. It looks like it's some moss. There are trees. They're all around us. There was some moss in your hair. Must have got stuck with a nice little breeze. So welcome. My name is Miss Akilah, and we've got Miss Willow here joining us. So please tag your names, comment, let me know you're here. So good to see you. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kate. We're gonna get started. So, welcome. Are you guys ready? I think so. Well, now that you guys are all here, I have been promised a story. Yes, you have been promised a story. Can we read it? Yes, we can. So, we're going to start with a story. Are you going to sit nicely for this story? Yes! Crisscross applesauce! In the chair. Okay, in the chair you sit, and I will grab the story. Get you comfortable. There you go. Got a good seat. Got a good vision. Here we go. This story today is called, Where Are You From? People come from all over the world. They come from all kinds of places. They might just come from another state. They might just come from another country. They might just come from down the road. Who knows? But let's find out where this lovely little girl with her adorable little puffs on either side of her head, and she's riding her shoulder on Grandpa's shoulders. She's riding. Now, have you guys ever ridden on your grandfather's shoulders? Or maybe Dad's shoulders? That is kind of fun. Or how about played horse and rode on their back? Oh yeah, that's a lot of fun too. Well, let's hear about this one. It's called Where Are You From? And we do have permission to read this book. This book was written by Yamali Said Menendez. Here we go. This is a HarperCollins book, and we thank them for allowing us to read it. Look at that cute little girl walking with her backpack on. Do you guys know where she's headed to? I bet you can guess. Yes, some somebody was thinking it. School. That's right. I think she's probably going to school. She's got in her backpack. Ooh, and look at all those cool pictures. What do you guys think those are pictures of? Family? I think so. Let's see. Where are you from? They ask. All the kids want to know. Is your mom from here? Is your dad from here? Or there? They ask. They all want to know. She must be really important because they're all so curious. I'm from here, from today, same as everyone else, I say. Nowhere. Where are you really from? They insist. Like, really? I ask Abuelo because he knows everything. Do you guys know somebody that knows everything? Like your grandpa? Abuelo is another word for grandpa. And like me, he looks like he doesn't belong. What does that mean to not belong? Where am I from? Abuelo thinks. His eyes squint. Can you squint your eyes like this? Thinking really hard. Like he's looking inside his heart for an answer. Oh, looking inside the heart. Corazón. You come from the Pampas, the open free land, he says. Wow, that's amazing. Animals and trees. You are from the Guacho, brave and strong, from the brown river that cleanses and feeds the land, that gives us the grain for our bread and the milk from the cows. That's so beautiful. Look at the rolling hills and the long river winding through the mountains and that tall grass that is really quite beautiful. You're from mountains so high they tickle Senor Celo's belly, where the condor roosts his family and the jaguar prowls the night. Wow, condors are huge birds with amazingly gigantic wingspan. I mean, even if you stuck out both of your arms, it's still longer than that. Oh my gosh, condors are huge birds of prey. That means they eat things with flesh. But they're also from the warm blue seas and from the copper warriors tried to tame. And the elephant palm trees stretch their fingers to caress. Can you stretch your fingers long? Look, there's even coconuts in the trees. Have you guys had coconut before? Can you relate to there being coconuts in the trees? Or taking a boat ride with your grandpa or abuelo? You're from hurricanes and dark storms. Whoosh. You guys know all about hurricanes here and big giant storms. And a tiny singing frog that calls the island people home when the sun goes to sleep. Wow, I love frogs. What a beautiful frog that is. And his music brings people home. That's pretty special. From this land where our ancestors built a home for all, even when they were in chains because of the color of their skins. Oh my, and isn't that a beautiful land? All of the cascading waterfalls, such a gorgeous sunset, and look at all the water and mountains. Wow, that's amazing. You're from the grandmothers who search for their grandchildren, always waiting in a plaza, their white handkerchiefs wrapping the sorrow of their thoughts. Wow, look at all those beautiful birds bringing in all those amazing handkerchiefs. You come from the sunshine that lights our path in this world and the rain that washes away our mistakes. Look, they're feeding all of those beautiful birds, helping the wildlife get a nice, easy meal. Because they have a hard life, don't they? But, Abuelo, I ask, where am I really from? Abuelo laughs. You want a place? He points to his heart. You're from here, from my love and the love of all those before us. Do you see? From those who dreamed of you because of a song sung under the Southern Cross, or the words in a book written under the light of the North Star. Wow, look at that gorgeous galaxy with blues and violets. Just amazing. You are from all of us. Look, that is a lot of people. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're all playing and they're all different. But when it gets dark, who can tell anyway, right? I am? Oh, that's right. They are. Where are you from? So it's amazing. You can come from all kinds of different places and look different and sound different, but our hearts, they connect and can be the same. Like in the fairyland. We've got winter fairies, remember? And they have long faces because it's cold where they are, right? So they don't get as many meals, I don't think. And then we had the summer fairies that had plump, round faces. And they were a little tan because they got a lot of sun, those summer fairies did. And let's see, what other kind of fairies? Oh, there were the spring fairies. Their skin was much more fair. And they liked lots of beautiful flowers. And what was the other one? Oh, yes, that's right. The fall fairies. And they came in all kinds of colors. And they wore all kinds of beautiful gowns and garments and lots of sparkly things, but in fall colors. So you can come from anywhere and any place. But together, we're the same in our hearts. So, was that a good story, Miss Willow? Yes! Oh, yes, I loved it! Round of applause. Yay! That was a wonderful story! Thank you, thank you, thank you! And now it's time to whip my hair! Whip my hair back and forth, I'll whip my hair! No, 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 no! It is not time for doing that, Miss Willow. Hold on. Wait a minute. I appreciate your enthusiasm. High five. Don't you want to at home? No, 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 don't you try to get their vote. Do not agree with Miss Willow. It is time for us to play. Remember, you have a friend that wants to come along for our adventure today? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. My friend, Amelie. Yes, you do have a friend, Amelie. Yes, and she is a wee folk. A wee folk. That's correct. A wee folk means little, tiny, little person. So they don't exactly have wings like the fairies, but they're in the same land. They come from similar places, so they're just tiny like that. Shall we go visit? Let's go see. Yay! Let's go see if she can play. Oh, yay! Let's go see. Oh, knock, knock. Willow is here. Have a seat. Let's see if they're home. Okay, I'll be patient. I think they're there. Have not done all of your homework yet, young lady. You still have your piano lessons and you still have some math to do. How long is that going to take? That depends on you, young lady. You finished most of your math, but you still have a little bit left. But it's so hard. Please don't make me do the math. Please. Yes, you still have to do your math homework, young lady. But it can be fun. You can sing songs like like the one you learned about subtraction. Oh, yes, I remember. Action, subtraction equals satisfaction when you make the sign, the great minus sign. The sign makes a riddle, you put it in the middle, then a number and a number, you take it away. Wow, yes, that is right. That is a good subtraction song, and that will help you get your homework done. So, if you finish all your math homework and you do your piano lessons, then you can go play with your friend Willow, okay? I will let her know. Willow! She can go play when her math is done and her piano is done, okay? All right. Thank you for being patient, Willow. So you'll just have to wait for her to finish. That's right. All right, Mama. I will go upstairs and I will do my homework. If you make me a snack, I can do that, honey. I'll make you and Papa a snack, okay? You go get ready. So off Mama sits, and up Amelie. Amelie goes up, up, up. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, almost there. Boop, 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 boop. Papa!
I was just getting in a nap. It was such a long day at the office.
Papa, Mama is going to make us a snack after I finish my mathematicas and after I finish my piano. Okay, so if you want to last a little while longer, you can. I have to go finish. And then I get to go play.
Oh, all right, dear. I'm gonna lay down just for a little bit. Wake me when you're done.
Okay, I am going to do my mathematicas and I'm going to do my piano. So I'm going to my room. This is my room. It is an attic room and it is so amazing. I love my attic room because the whole floor is mine. The whole thing. I can run over here and I can run over here. And this is my bed. It's got the nice railing in the front and it's got like soft the pillow. But I don't jump on my bed because I could get in trouble. Okay. I only have a little bit of subtraction homework left to do. And it's in my drawer. And I'm going to do it on my bed. Do you guys like to do homework on your bed? And I'm going to finish it. Minus and this. All done. Phew. Phew. That was a lot of work. Now it's time to play the piano. Do you guys play any instruments at home? I love to play musical instruments. They are so much fun. But the piano is elegant and it's beautiful and I love to play. So here I go. I'm going to sit at my piano chair and I'm going to play for you. Oh, I'm just going to have to stand. I am going to be like the great rock stars. And I'm going to stand and I'm going to play for you. Dun, 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 dun. That is not the music you should be playing, Miss Emily. Oh. I guess I should play my classical. Here we go. Or how about this one? Do you know that one? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm all done. That means snack time. I'm going to take the fast way. Climbing, climbing, climbing. All the way down. I love to climb. I love to play dollhouse, and I love to climb. I like to do all kinds of things, and sports and music. I love it all. And arts and crafts, it's awesome. All right, time to get Papa. Papa, Papa, Papa. Mama said it's time for snack. I am all done.
Oh, wonderful. I am getting a little rumbly in my tumbly. All right, hon. Let's go down, Amelie, and let's have some snack. All right, here we go. Let's slide like we used to do in the old days. Whee! Whee! Don't do that without me. Come on, Amelie, I'll catch you.
Whee! And down she goes.
I caught you. Yay! All right, look, we have this wonderful snack Mama made for us. So have a bite. It's delish. And I'll eat mine nice and slow with Mama, and you can go play with your friends. Good job on doing your homework. So Papa is going to have a seat at the table, and he's going to enjoy his snack with Mama. She's going to come and sit at the table too. Here you go, Mama. Have a seat with Papa at the table. You guys enjoy your snack. It could be all romantic because I'm going and there's no little kid in the house. Okay, I love you. Bye. Willow, I get to play. You do? Yay! She gets to come play. Anyway, guess what? Guess what we get to make today? Yes, we do. Really? Yes. That's right. Fairy gardens! Are you guys ready to see me make a fairy garden? Well, we're gonna go do it. So come on with me to the table. Here we go. All the way to our table. Are you guys gonna have a seat and watch? I would really appreciate it if you did. Okay, fantastic. Well, where are you gonna sit? How about in the basket? That's a really good view. You sit right here. There you go. You can even hang on. It's like a swing. Ta-da! Good job. Thank you. I cannot wait. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, yeah. So much fun. And let's see. Make sure you stay in there really good. There you go. Don't want you to fall out. All right. Just stick your shirt down in there. There. You got a good view. She'll be able to see for sure. And you're so tiny, little Miss Amelie. You can come sit at the table with us, okay? Have a seat right here. Fantastic. So, you can make fairy gardens really out of almost practically anything. All you need is your imagination and some supplies. Now, you can use supplies from around your house, or you can order stuff from Amazon and then just create to your heart's content. Or, if you really want, you can buy or purchase every single thing already pre-made and then just assemble it and put it in the house. It's all good. Nobody's judging, okay? So, today, I have things that I have made, and we're gonna build a fairy house together, a fairy garden. So, we're gonna start out with a container. You can take any container, you can use any container and turn it into a fairy garden, all right? You can make it as simple as doing a fantastic fairy garden in a flower pot, even. And you can just take little things like little horses and dress them up. They're going for a nice little play. You can take a cool lizard. Who likes lizards? It almost looks like a gator. You can put those and just make it really, really simple. Or you can even just take a few little things like this, and it says, shh. Can you take your hand and go, shh. Fairies are about. And you just stick that right on into your garden, like so people will know to be careful and to shh when fairies are about, okay? So you can just put a little few things around if you would like to make it super easy. Flower pot, water it every now and then. It looks fantastic, all right? You can put succulents, whatever you want. It could be a fruit plant or a vegetable. It doesn't matter. Use your imagination. Now, I really love, for those of you who have already visited me and taken a fairy garden class at the library, and don't worry, they'll be coming back and you'll get to come and take a class. I use lots of modeling clay, I use regular air dry clay, I use regular clay, I use polymer clay, all kinds of things. And we do lots of rolling, and we're doing lots of work where you get to actually build your fairy houses, all the animals that go in there, from scratch all the way up, you build a whole garden. So this is one of the houses that I have made. This was out of Model Magic, and I did have to make my own purple, so you guys know how to mix purple. You make your purple. I did my 3D windows, my 3D door, so it gives it some dimension for when I put it into my garden. So this is my fairy house that is going into my garden, and I gave it a curly hat because I felt that it made it a little bit more magical. But you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. Now, of course, when you start one, you roll it into a big ball, and then you shape it as such. And you take multiple pieces and you let it air dry over several days. Sometimes it might take a week or so for your clay to cure. Depends on what you use. But you're gonna go ahead and put lots of soil. If you don't wanna use a ton of soil, you can take cardboard and line it along the bottom to give it filler. So if you don't have a lot of dirt, that's okay. You can take all kinds of things from your recycling, put it in the base, cardboard
cardboard does work best, and it eventually breaks down. And then you're gonna put it in underneath and then fill it in with dirt so you don't have to use as much dirt, okay? So I've got rocks in here. Now if you use a container that does not have a drain, make sure that you actually will put rocks along the bottom. That way, if you are gonna put plants in there, you're gonna give it a little bit of drain space for the roots, okay? So moving along, first things first, it's going to go, because it is the most important thing to place, is a house. And I want my house to go kind of towards the back here in my garden. Now, other things that you might need to go along with a garden in a house would be like, a pathway, a door to get to your house, right? So, I like to use larger stones, but sometimes I use smaller stones. You never know. And I'm gonna make a little pathway like so from my door. Now, I'm gonna get a little bit fancy. So I'm gonna do these at a bit of a stagger. My little stones, plopping them right on in. And I'm gonna have my little staggered stone pathway going all the way to the front of my bowl. Because that's where I want the fairies to come and feel welcome into my environment, my little happy fairy environment, okay? Now, that looks pretty good, right? I want it to look really good. So now, I'm going to take some smaller stones and I'm gonna sprinkle them into the spaces in between my stones, okay? Give it a little extra oomph into my little garden, okay? Now you can purchase all of these things online. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at the dollar store even. You can get them wherever you would like. Hobby Lobby is actually one of my favorites, and so is Michael's. They have lots of great little rocks, and half the time you can get them 50% off when you go, which is really awesome. So then you can kind of stock up, okay? So I've taken some stones, similar color, and I've finished lining in my little path here. I wanted it to have some dimension, so it does, and it looks pretty fancy. I'd say that's a pretty fancy pathway, okay? Pathway done! Looking good. Now, what other things might you like in your fairy garden? I think it might be important to have a stone pit where you can have little fires for the fairies to come and welcome you. So, what I did, I took a wood piece, just like this. You can get any wood piece. Hey, if you got good cardboard that's kind of solid, so it'll hold your stones. These are little stone spirits that I made. And all you do with stone spirits, you can take any color stone. I took some white stones because I was like, ooh, ghosts, right? Who knew? So anyway, then I took some little googly eyes. Now you don't have to use googly eyes. You can paint your eyes on. But all I did was glue on my little googly eyes to my little spirit stones. I put a little extreme glitter Mod Podge because I like sparkle. And then I hot glue gunned them, or tacky glue gunned them, actually I think it was a little bit of both, to this wooden little plank thing here, if you will. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bury them in my soil, just like so. So they look like they are kind of hanging out, but not with anything. They're like floating, sort of, but in the dirt, I guess you could say. But what they're going to do is they're going to look like they're protecting our miniature fire pit. Now this miniature fire pit is made out of sticks and from just around the yard. All you have to do is collect little bits of sticks, and then you take a little candle plastic lamp and you just put the sticks going kind of like in a log cabin type of style, just covering, gluing on top of your whole entire little fake candle so that you can then turn it on. And you don't want to glue it onto your wood because then you can sometimes move these around your house, and you could even use it as like a little mini light if you're kind of scared. But you have this awesome little fire pit for the stone spirits to hang out and watch. Little campfire. Fairies could even come and pretend to roast some marshmallows, right? Make some s'mores. Now, this is looking pretty amazing. I've got a nice pathway, I have my house, I've got a nice fire pit, but it's always important for me to have a little bit of a body of water. So, we're gonna make ourselves a little pond. Now, it's important for a pond to have a border. Really important, right? So, let's see. Where do we want to put our amazing pond? Should we put it on the right? Should we put it on the left? Let's see. Maybe we'll want to put the pond over here? Sure, why not? Let's put our pond over here. So, I'm going to now take some black stones, and I'm going to use the black stones to make a border
for where my little pond is going to go. Making it a nice little circle right around where my pond is going to go. A small little pond. So we can listen to it while we sit by our fire pit. It's going to be wonderful. A small little pond. Now this pond could be bigger. It could definitely be bigger, right? But right now, it's going to be small. Small little pond. Now, you could totally, if this was going to be an indoor one, you could take some blue paper and crumple it up, shred it up into itty bitty pieces, or you can take some nice little stones that look blue and pour them in to look like your water. Just like so. So I've got my little pond now. Looks fantastic. Ooh, ah, cool little pond. Well, a pond isn't complete with a few ducks on it, right? So I've got my little yellow duck and my little mallard duck. These are made out of clay, then air dried, then painted. And they go right on in the pond, swimming about, the little duckies. Oh, that's so awesome! Well, we might want to put a few flowers around our fantastic little pond. So we're gonna stake in. Now it is important, whenever you stick stuff in, you wanna have a stem. That way it can go right on into the dirt, nice and easy. So I would like a few flowers to be around my duck pond. So I'm gonna stick 1, 2, 3. Oh, that looks fantastic. 4 and 5. That looks beautiful. Some beautiful flowers around my little duck pond. Well, not to be outdone, I think that it might be important to take a birdhouse, and stick a few birdhouses in. All right, so we're gonna stick a few birdhouses. We'll make these out of clay. You'll paint them to your design. I'm gonna stick a birdhouse near here. That way it can be hanging out by the pond. I've already made some mushrooms because it's important to have mushrooms in your little house when it's for the fairies, because mushrooms are important. So we're just gonna place them all around our yard. Mushrooms, mushrooms. All right, and then you're gonna take other little adornments, like these were from flowers that were dried. They just look cool. So I'm gonna stick them by my fairy house here. Stick them right towards the back. And I want a little dimension, so I have some other dried flowers. You can use all kinds of things in your fairy gardens. We're gonna go, whoa, put some wild looking ones in there. This one's kind of tall, we'll put it towards the back. Ooh, one more, stick that on in. All right, so I've got 1, 2, yep, that's looking pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and add our bench. That way we can have some gnomies. What are gnomies? They're like little homies, but they're gnomes, so that are friends, so we're gonna call them gnomies. I've made 2 of them. And I'm gonna sit my bench right back here so they can enjoy the fire. Gnomie number 1, you can sit right here and enjoy the fire with the little spirits. And Gnomie number 2, you're gonna hang out right up here in the front. Now, we need a few other things. We're gonna put a fantastic little bird bath because we've got the birds here and they're gonna wanna come and visit a bird bath. So let's stick our bird bath right here in the front. You can paint it however you want. You can give it some designs. I put little lily pads in mine, but you could do whatever you want with your little bird baths. Make them out of clay, let them dry, paint them. Oh, I hear the awesome train coming. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo. Can you guys do that with me? Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo. Good job. Now, we can totally finish this up and wrap this up by putting in a few succulents. I already have these sprouted with a little bit of hair on the ends here. Those are their roots. And you can put them anywhere in your dirt, anywhere you would like a succulent to grow. I'm going to stick mine right in front. Then you can pick off pieces of other succulents that you want to grow. You pull off their little ends, and they're going to start to grow little root hairs right out of the ends here. You can stick these right into the soil like so, or you can sit them right on top of your soil like so, and they're going to start to grow little roots, and they're going to start to grow. So I have a few more things I'm going to throw into here. I'm going to make myself a little cabbage patch. I have all these little cabbages that have been made and painted. So I'm going to do my little cabbage patch right over here, right next to the side of the house. Whee! A little cabbage patch. Now, finishing touch to wrap this up. So we've got a nice cabbage patch. We've got mushrooms. It's looking really great. But we need to finish it off with moss. Moss is kind of one of those signature things that you use in a fairy garden. You don't always have to use it, but it does give it a nice finishing touch. So we're going to take moss, and we're going to put moss pretty much everywhere. We're going to cover our, so it kind of looks like our grass.
All right, so you guys are gonna fill that in. Now it does take time, so of course I'm gonna take time and fill in all that amazing grass. I wanna thank you guys for coming today. I wanna say, I hope that you're inspired to maybe make a fairy garden of your own at home. And if so, please post it. I would love to see it. Or once everything's all back to normal, you can come and do one with me. But you guys have a challenge today. I want you to look in your recycling, and I want you guys to find either, let's say, a big jug gallon of water. You guys might use those. Or maybe a spice jar, or a big spice jar, or a coconut water bottle, or anything that you use. But take a bottle, paint it, turn it into a fairy house, and sit it anywhere in your home, or even better, put it somewhere out in your yard so that you invite the fairies and you've taken some recycling and turned it into art for your yard. Okay? So take a picture. I'd love to see it. Thank you guys so much. My name is Miss Akilah with St. Johns County Public Library.